Alright, so as you guys already know from the title of the video, I'm going to be attempting to make my door hinges similar to a Jeep, where they can be quickly removed and put back on. Basically all I'm going to be doing is removing this pin that goes through with this little clip. I'm just going to be removing that, and I'm going to be replacing it with a pin that can easily be slid in, and then put a little cotter pin in it to hold them in place. So yeah, first step I'm gonna be needing to do is unplug this harness here, which this was the part that was making me scared to do this all together, but I was looking at it the other day and it's actually not that hard to do. You're just gonna get in there, there's a pigtail, and you just gotta unclip it. It actually might be right here. I can't remember. But somewhere in here, there it is. You just unclip this. And yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and cut those pins out, and we're gonna go somewhere and try and find some pins to replace them. And that's pretty much it. This shouldn't be a very long video. This is the last thing I forgot to mention. Just gotta remove this bolt. This is what stops your door from opening. Mine's already loose, as you can see. So that's not gonna be an issue back in that screw out. So yeah, we're just gonna cut these right there and put a easy pin in there with the cotter pin, and the door will be able to come off within seconds. Alright, so I hammered the pin out of the hinge. Now I was showing my brother what we needed to go buy, and he thinks we can just make these work. So we got the drill press, and we're gonna drill a small hole in the tip of that, and we're gonna file this spot down to where it'll slide in and out of the hole easier. How low is the hinge go? Pretty close to the top, maybe in that first groove. I can do that. Freehanding it. You want me to spray it? No. I need to get a groove started. Alright, so we drilled a hole straight through it like nothing. So you can see there. So now we just gotta somehow figure out how to make this part skinnier so it'll slide in and out of there perfectly. Angle grinder. Yeah, what she said.
Need to fucking wobble with these.
Wobble baby, wobble, wobble baby.
I need an expensive angle grinder. There's some tools that I wish I had nice ones. I can work with other ones though.
Safety first.
The old $10 Oakleys.
Alright, so this is what we came up with. As you see, the little hole down here, and we grinded it all down. This works. We tested it in the door. It slides in and out just fine. But me and my brother decided this is a little bit too much work for something we could just run down to Ace Hardware, Lowe's, and pick up some pins real cheap. It'll save us a ton of time. So we're gonna go ahead and forget doing this and do a shortcut. But if you do it this way, you're literally going to be able to make your doors removable on your CRV literally for free. Like, it's going to cost you nothing. But I'm feeling a little lazy today, so we're gonna head to Lowe's.
Way home, it goes into limp mode.
I wonder if Lowe's has a windshield for you.
Plexiglass.
Plexiglass? What about some Lexan?
Oh, that is.
And then it'll never break.
Just put clear tape over it. On our way to the local parts store, getting a little swifty.
That thing sounded gnarly, man. We made it.
If you have a detachable, you know the stress of leaving that.
Yeah, hope your door's locked. I want to find one. Hey, it's gonna be over here. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, right here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I want to get them a little bit thinner. Yeah, so like maybe that thin in the middle.
You need length.
Yeah, but and a little bit longer.
That's what length means.
Yas.
Like this, but skinnier.
Yeah, it's got to be skinnier than that. There you go. Hey, those look good. Dude, that's pretty close.
It's perfect.
Is there like...
There's 4 of them.
Well, I need 8. Shit. It's in my pocket. Alright, let's go make sure that these are gonna fit. I think they got a little thing. Alright, so they didn't have 8 of these pins. So I got some long bolts that are the same length. Actually, they're a little bit longer, and they should do the job just fine. Alright, just hold the door. There you go. Should come right off. And there you have it. It's off.
It's a heap.
Now, grab those 2 pins. Grab those 2 pins. And grab the bolt ones.
The bolt one?
Yeah, because we're gonna do the nice pins on the front because those will come off the most.
Yeah.
This door is heavy as hell. Can you imagine how much weight it's gonna save when I take them all off?
Your car will be able to climb shit.
Hold on, it's not. Got it? There's the top. Bring the bottom in. Open it. And there we go.
Watch out. Let's see those.
Hold on. Now I don't know if this is gonna shut smoothly. Voila. Like nothing. Quick release door hinges. Now it does have a little bit of play. If I wanted to fix that, I just have to get fatter bolts.
Slam it shut and try to wiggle
But
it. Now try to wiggle it.
I mean, once it's latched, it's good.
You're not gonna be driving around with them open though, so it's not like they'll rattle
So,
off.
yeah, that is that. No pins needed on the rear either, because I bought longer bolts, set them on. So yeah, that's that. This back door's done. Now to do the rest. Alright, so the reason I went with these on the back is because they didn't have 8, they only had 4. But I swapped the pins, or swapped these out and put those in. And these are perfect. There's no play. These I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm gonna go back to Ace on another day and grab some more of those. Literally like factory. There's no play, nothing. It shuts like nothing. $40, it's way cheaper than that.
It's $5 a pin.
Yeah, they're about, yeah, I guess you could say that.
$5 a pin.
Yeah, these were like $4.80 a pin. And then if you want to put cotter pins in, which you don't technically need because they're long enough, realistically, those are not going to come out. So, yeah, basically $10 a door and you can have removable doors. That's awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and do the rest. Alright, so the doors are off. I'm going to have to order some sort of a little mirror because I could probably potentially get a ticket for that. But, I think it looks cool. It'll be fun this summer. Take them off every now and again. My my brother told me to pull up on this cinder block. Dude, a camera never makes anything look as cool as it really does.
Low to the ground right here so they can actually see the tire thing.
Yeah. Starting to like this thing even more. But yeah, no doors.
Like off the ground like a truck should now.
Yeah. No doors. I gotta get the other side though. The only problem with the other side that I might have to deal with on another day that I just realized that really sucks is this. It's hard to see. This is supposed to be a pigtail. Someone freaking cut the pigtail out and just taped each wire individually together. So that's gonna be something I gotta deal with on another day probably.
Muddy wires.
So I'm probably gonna go ahead and do this back door, and every door will be able to be easily removable except that one.
Your door.
Which that's the most fun one,
I don't
dude.
think they understand how high this is. I'm 6'1".
6'1".
That's like past my belly button.
Yeah. Alright guys, that'll probably be it for the video.
Deuce.
Thanks for watching.